you guys didn't know, I just started my brand new Fortnite channel where I upload Fortnite tips, updates, best moments, and more. If you guys play Fortnite, be sure to click that link down in the description, go over there, and subscribe. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. Now, I just woke up a bit early today because this new patch update that I was talking about coming yesterday is now live, and a lot of stuff is live in the game. Some of the stuff that I talked about yesterday, of course, all came into the game today, but there's also some other stuff and everything that I want to cover. So this is a very exciting video. I want to get this patch update video for you guys. Smack a like on this thing. Let's go for 310 likes. That'd be awesome if you guys could like the video. Definitely some good news if you guys are fans of Call of Duty like myself, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this video. You know, you're probably a fan of Call of Duty World War II and want to know what is in this update. This is definitely a really good update and one of the best we've had since the game came out. Definitely a lot of hype surrounding this one, so smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'm going to cover this update video, and then I'm going to get on the game and actually have more videos coming out later today because there's a lot of stuff to cover. So, patch update 1.11, you'll notice when you hop on the game, that's what you're going to have to update. For me, it took about 10 minutes to update, you know, normal sort of stuff. Now, the first thing is that there's this new Operation Shamrock and Awe event, which is the St. Patrick's Day event, which I was talking about, and that was announced previously yesterday, so that's what is live right now in the game. And of course, you'll notice when you go to headquarters and when you go to the menu, it's all revamped to fit that St. Patrick's Day, that green theme and different stuff like that. That's what we have here. As far as new DLC weapons, right now we have two new DLC weapons actually in the game right now. One is going to be the MG81 LMG, which is traditionally an LMG used to take down planes, but now is an LMG in the game and is a DLC LMG. And then the M38 SMG, which I'm going to hop on and get, you know, after this video and test out and upload gameplay of, but definitely looks like a cool SMG with sort of a weird or unique iron sight on that one. Definitely I saw that from the trailer, and that's what we have for new DLC weapons. So LMG I'm not too hyped about. I'm going to focus most of my efforts today on getting that SMG and uploading that because of course I am a heavy SMG and assault rifle player. I'm not really the biggest LMG player, so that's what I'm going to focus on for myself. Next thing is that Shipment 1944, which is essentially Shipment from Call of Duty 4, Shipment from Modern Warfare Remastered, whatever you know it as. It was also remade in COD Ghost and sort of changed. That is live right now in a featured playlist for Seasons Pass holders. So if you have a Season Pass, right now you can hop on the game and go play Shipment under a featured playlist, and that's definitely an easy way to level up, get a high amount of kills and different stuff like that, level up your weapons. And Shipment is actually coming out in a few days. I think it's 3 days. Everyone is going to be getting Shipment for free, so that's definitely very, very exciting. Basically, I guess by the weekend they're going to give Shipment to everyone for free, but as of right now for Seasons Pass holders. So if you don't have a Season Pass, I would say just wait a couple days, and Shipment, you know, there'll be a lot more noobs on it because when everyone gets it, there's going to be a lot more noobs, and it's going to be absolutely hyped. I can't wait to play that as an easy way to you know, level up and different stuff like that. That's what we have for Shipment. Next changes we have here are some more weapon changes with the basically there's patch notes. Most of the patch notes overall were just fixing bugs and, you know, different stuff like that. They also added this game mode called Leprechaun Prop Hunt, where you can go on and there's hidden leprechauns on each map. You can destroy them and finish some challenges and stuff like that. They sort of revamped the challenge system. There's a contract right now where you can buy in for 4,000 armory credits. You can unlock the Sten just by like getting 15 SMG kills. Basically, the contracts looking through both of the people that give away contracts, the quartermaster as well as the other contract and the orders, they're all sort of different right now, and it looks like to me to be at first glance a pretty good revamp. But as far as the changes to weapons, there's only one noticeable change to weapons, and that's to the Volk. Now, the change to the Volk is that, of course, the Volkssturmgewehr, the assault rifle, it's really powerful, probably one of the most strongest guns in the game. What they did to that is they increased the recoil and decreased damage range to be on par with rifles in its class. So if you're using the Volk right now, you will notice it will have a bit more recoil, and at damage range, it'll probably take an extra bullet to kill people. And those are the changes made to sort of, I hope, I haven't tested it yet because this update literally just came out and I wanted to get this video out, but I hope that this makes it still a strong gun. But of course, they say they're trying to make it more on par with rifles in its class. So of course, they're trying to make the recoil somewhat like the bar or stuff like that, where before it really had I mean, it did have a little bit of recoil, but it wasn't so noticeable where you had to use a grip or anything like that. With most of these other rifles, you're forced to run a grip. You know, the M19, the bar, not really the FG42, but that one fires slowly, or the STG. I think the STG is slowly, with all these nerfs to these rifles, the STG is slowly making its way up towards the top of the rifle class. Now, next thing is that they completely revamped the supply drop system. Now the thing is, with the supply drop system right now, they have this one thing you can buy, which gives you an epic armory bribe or something like that. It gives you a guaranteed epic outfit as well as 2 other random items, and it costs 8,000 armory credits. So when I heard about the armory credits being able to buy bribes, I was super excited. I thought it would be weapon bribes or something like that. 8,000 armory credits for a epic uniform, definitely not worth it in my opinion. Save those armory credits, and you know, you double those up and you can get those new DLC weapons. By the way, those new DLC weapons, I think I forgot to mention, they're going in the collections right now for about 20,000 armory credits each, or of course you can open supply drops and roll your luck. As far as I see on the game right now, it doesn't seem like there's any Leprechaun supply drops or anything like that for St. Patrick's Day. It seems like this is all just available in rare supply drops, and the supply drop system has been changed quite a bit. So they do have new weapon variants in the game right now. I'm certain, of course, for the new DLC weapons, you're gonna have new weapon variants, but there's also a bunch of different weapon variants. Some that I've talked about before: the STG Red Baron 2, the Grease Gun Candy 2, PPSH Duck Soup 2, PPSH Thrive 2, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a bunch of different variants, too much to mention right now. I'm definitely doing a supply drop opening today. I think that this is probably one of the only times it'll be worth to actually open your supply drop. So if you've been grinding the game, if you've been saving up supply drops, now is the time that you will get rewarded. I'm probably going to purchase some myself and you know, open supply drops and see what we can get, and make a video of it so you guys can see the new supply drop system in action. I definitely think these changes are positive, but I'm going to actually have to do an opening to see what comes of it. So new weapon variants are in the game. I suggest an easy way to find what you like is just go look at your favorite guns, click on them when you're creating a class or creating a division or whatever, and you can see which variants are there that weren't before. As far as different stuff that was added too, some camouflages have now been added to supply drops. Now there's 2 basically Shamrock and Awe camos for the St. Patrick's Day, which are limited, I believe. These other ones for Operation Overlord, you can see some of the camos in the supply drops. I'll show it in the video right now. Some of these camos are straight up just colors. Like you have like a beige one, a yellow one, an orange one, a red one, a dark one. That's what you have, just colors, which are very, very lazy, and there was better camos than this leaked in the game. So I'm not sure why they decided to release these 10 camos, or I guess there's 12 new camos you could say, including the Shamrock and Awe ones. Some of them are kind of okay, some of them are kind of weak. I definitely think the camo game was a bit weak on this update, and that's what they did with that. As far as the other thing they updated with is the new weapon accessories, which are called weapon charms, which were accessories in Infinite Warfare. In World War II, weapon charms. There's 51 of them. I'll show a picture up on the screen of some of them. You have a basketball, you have a burger, a bunch of different stuff. Now, I hope these don't crowd supply drops, and I'm going to open, you know, supply drops and hopefully get a couple of these, but you don't want it to be where these are the new pistol grips, and instead of getting triple pistol grips, you're getting triple accessories or something like that. So I'm hoping how they did these accessories is that once you get it on all guns and supply drops. If it's like you get it for one gun, that would be a lot of BS and would just crowd the supply drop system as well. So like I said, all these changes look great on paper, and hypothetically, which they are in the game, but it all comes down to numbers and statistics, which of course only Sledgehammer Games and Activision have control of that, and you know, we're sort of, I guess, at their mercy with what they do. They could make it so everyone got pistol grips every single time. And speaking of pistol grips, with the new update, there is no new pistol grips, and I think they're done putting pistol grips in the game forever, which is great, but we still have all the ones that were in previously, which is still a lot. So we'll see how this pans out. Definitely new DLC weapons, definitely some new events, new contracts. It's worth getting on the game now, and this is the refresher that we needed. The only thing I'm disappointed with out of this update that I was hyped for are the armory bribes, where you can spend 8,000 credits. Definitely not worth it, and in my opinion, just a complete ripoff. And as far as the camos I think are a little bit weak. I was expecting a little more, but we got the new weapon variants, we got a bunch of different stuff, and I guess it's just time to open supply drops and, you know, see what I can get. That's basically what it comes down to. too. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys could smack a like on this video, that'd be absolutely awesome. Like I said, I got a lot of different videos coming out today because there's a bunch of different stuff to cover. So smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, sub for a cookie, and don't lucky. That's about it, guys, and I'm out. Peace.